Mosey is a name we haven't heard in a long time, but it looks like he's back with some new music that sounds totally different from his past stuff. And I have some thoughts and a theory, so let's get into it. But first, hey, hi, Wazam with an MC, and I do rap and pop culture commentary, so if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. While he's dropped a few singles over the past 2 years, Lil Mosey's last full-length project was Certified Hitmaker, which was his second studio album that dropped in 2019 and produced the summer smash hit Blueberry Faygo, accompanied by a classic Lyrical Lemonade music video. Damn, what a moment in time. I loved that video and the way he used that Johnny Gill sample in the song. Mosey's 2018-2019 run was one I thought would take him to the top. I discovered his music right when his single Noticed was going crazy, and after listening to Northsbest being initially drawn by the album cover, I was pretty surprised that it was one of those no skips projects for me. And that's mainly because of the beats from his producer Royce David, and despite him being a bit of a mumble rapper, even though Mosey claimed in an interview that he wasn't a mumble rapper because he didn't know what that was. Yeah, bro, I just love when rappers be like, I don't know what that is, that ain't me, and then the whole time it'd be like their whole identity. But okay, whatever. But we all know that the sweet victory and fame of being a young rapper can be snatched from you quicker than your lighter in a smoke sesh, and your relevance can be taken away for a few different reasons. Falling off after dropping some mid music, saying offensive comments in public, or in the case of Lil Mosey, being accused of something like SA. Back in April 2021, Mosey and two of his friends were charged with second-degree rapes in Randall, Washington, for engaging in intercourse with an individual that was incapable of giving consent at a cabin party that Lil Mosey threw. Mosey ultimately pled not guilty, and he was acquitted in March of 2023, escaping a maximum of life in prison. But the damage was already done, and his career took a major hit. After spending 2 years going through the case, combined with the pandemic preventing him from going on his first tour, Lil Mosey kind of faded into the background. Last April, he did his first interview since the verdict with Billboard, saying, "It's been tough mentally. I had to rebuild my whole life. It sucks to have something like that be attached to my name, knowing I didn't do it, and the whole world can see that." He also talks about how he planned to flood the rap scene with new music that was next level. And I'm just out here wondering if he means this new music that he just dropped, because, nah. Now, let me preface this with this video clip that I saw of Mosey a few weeks ago, where he was attending a Billboard Women in Music event, and he was asked if there were any women in the music scene that inspired him. He actually mentioned Olivia Rodrigo was an inspiration for his new music, hinting that he's the same Mosey, but his music will be much different. And I don't know. I mean, I don't listen to Olivia Rodrigo, but I do find it funny that she was acting on Disney Channel way back when Mosey was in his prime. And this feels like one of two things. One, Mosey is making a calculated move with creating music that's much different from his old stuff, in an effort to ensure that everyone kind of forgets about his past. And I'm not just talking about the case. I know y'all remember that awful XXL freshman freestyle that he did in 2019. The internet clowned him so badly that he had to call himself out and be like, all right, y'all, I see the memes and I know it's trash, but I'm not a freestyler, I write my own stuff. And I applaud him for keeping it real, because rappers like DaBaby were over there recycling bars that they had previously spit on videos. Damn, now that I think about it, Lil Mosey fell off and then DaBaby was canceled. Megan Thee Stallion, though, she was actually spitting during her freestyle and she's still relevant. The XXL freshman curse is too real. The second reason could be that he wants to showcase a different side of himself with his new music. And this first single has that whole shock factor element combined with the trusty old delete all your Instagram posts to get your fans ready vibes. You leave the game being a rapper and then you come back with a totally different image and music. You know, Comethazine vibes. Or actually 24K Golden. Because I just heard a song from him on my Apple Music Discovery station today. And I didn't even know that he dropped a new album after taking this whole 3-year hiatus. And it's so different from his old music, but it's so vulnerable. And it's pretty good. He even talks about how the project reflects his personal struggles and the L's that he's taken. So maybe that's the direction that Mosey is going in. I'll keep it real and say that I'm not a fan of Lil Mosey's recent singles, but you never know. Maybe his new project will have some bangers. It better have some bangers. It's been 5 years since his last project. Mosey is set to drop in April or May of this year, and it will be distributed under his own label, Love You Forever. So, are you looking forward to new Lil Mosey music, or is he just completely off your radar? There are just so many rappers that have come up since he fell off. Shit is crazy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.